Hello, everybody. This is Sam Bruni, and this is a Sam Bruni rant. Today, I wanted to show everybody some examples of good search and bad search designs for mobile optimized and mobile responsive websites. So to start off with here, you can see I have Amazon up on my screen, and Amazon is a great example of how search should look and work. It should be very prominent and obvious because people who end up in a search funnel are 7 times more likely to buy. Typically, though, they do have a higher intent to buy, so it kind of skews those numbers. But your goal is essentially to take a browse shopper and convert them into a search shopper if they don't actually convert through the browse funnels. So, if they can't find your search or your search doesn't work good, it defeats the purpose. And I'm not going to go through the Amazon example. But because theirs works really good, I'm going to show you backcountry.com, which is a company I used to work for. I actually did that company as a startup from 2003 till 2012, and just so happened to be looking for some gear today, and I thought I'd show everybody some issues with their search. First of all, before I get into search, you can see on the left-hand side, very, very hard, the hamburger menu or the navigation menu, which is on the left next to the goat. Very, very hard to see, very hard to click on. But it does work if you see it and find it. So the first thing you see with search that is wrong is the logical flow. You have the magnifying glass on the left, which if you're on Amazon, which is the most dominant leader in the space, theirs is on the right, because logically you would type and then you would click on the magnifying glass to execute the search. It's kind of represents the enter button. But in this case, I want to show you something. We're going to type in the North Face Denali, which is a popular jacket. And instead of hitting search, just doing some user testing a year or so ago, lots of people were hitting the done button instead of the search button. And you can see nothing happens when you hit done. Now, a lot of times in apps, when you hit done, it actually will execute the search, but for some reason on mobile responsive websites, that doesn't happen. So the next thing you would do is look at it and realize it didn't execute and click on the hourglass, which I'm going to do now. Or excuse me, not the hourglass, but the magnifying glass. And you see I just clicked on it and nothing happens. So there's the flaw in that. I'll now execute the search. I found it interesting that I'm looking for a North Face Denali jacket, but the first two items that pull up are a beanie and a scarf. I'm not sure why the sort just popped open, but it did. Anyways, that's backcountry. I'm clicking on the sort, but it's not closing. Anyways, as I went through the site, it was kind of plagued with issues and problems. I have several others I'm going to show you this week that are even worse. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.